Hello, hello. Welcome to my space. I hope you are doing well. We are starting today with a message. So this message will be for you if you have been smear campaigned or bullied. So here's the message. When you act from integrity, people who live from their shadows will judge you. I repeat, when you act from integrity, people who live from their shadows will judge you. So, let's talk about it. The reason why you might have been bullied or smeared has, in fact, a very simple explanation, and it's all about the mirror that you represent. So some people are not uncomfortable, especially with you because you did anything wrong to them, but in fact they are uncomfortable because they are uncomfortable with themselves. So let's get into examples, make it concrete. Let's say that we have a group that bonds over gossip. So they will kind of almost always reject the person that doesn't play along because their presence disrupts the dynamic. So, for example, the nerd who doesn't bully, the quiet one who doesn't laugh at somebody else's expense, the one who refuses to participate to the sneaky small talk. So they don't fit, not because they are wrong, but because they don't reinforce the group's shadow. Or worse, they unwillingly expose other people's shadows. Here's another example. A person who cheats. Very often, they feel very uncomfortable around someone who is loyal. Not because loyalty is offensive, but because it exposes what they are avoiding. So they try to pull others into the same behavior. And when you refuse, you become the one who is judgmental. You are the problem, not because you said or did something, but because you didn't. Personal example that I can give you, I don't do Botox, Schmotox, fillers, all those kind of things. I'm not judging anyone. I'm not saying that I will never do it, but right now I am 50 plus and I didn't do it. And some people feel very uncomfortable with me. Not because I'm not doing fillers, Botox, Schmotox. It has nothing to do with me, but because they think that I might judge them when I absolutely don't. I'm not against it, I'm just doing what is right for me. But because they feel uncomfortable with themselves, they project their own judgments to me. So, here's what's actually happening. People who are driven by their shadows, being jealousy, resentment, insecurity, fear, whatever else, often they cannot tolerate someone who acts from integrity, because integrity reflects back what they are avoiding. So, your consistency highlights their contradictions. Your healing highlights their chaos. Your morality highlights their excuses. So, instead of facing themselves, they try to remove the mirror. So they won't say, I feel threatened, I feel smaller than you, I feel exposed, I feel judged. No, they will think, you think that you are better than us. You don't belong here. You are dangerous. You are the problem. And once that story is in place in their mind, disposing of you starts to feel justified. This is why people who act with honesty are very often betrayed, isolated, smeared, bullied, or pushed out. Not because their lack of morality, but because they have it. Here's the part that brings some kind of awareness and understanding. When someone is deeply disconnected from their own conscience, your alignment feels like an attack. Even if you never said a word, even if you are not judging them, your morality isn't what hurt them. What hurts them, it is the contrast. And instead of rising to meet you, they choose to eliminate you. And because they feel afraid to be judged, they judge you. People who live from their shadows feel threatened by your alignment, not because you judge them, but because your integrity, your alignment, your morality mirrors to them their lack of. So, if you ever been rejected, betrayed, bullied, smeared or removed after acting with integrity, fairness. This may be why many people are unwilling to face themselves, and it's much more comfortable for them to remove the mirror. Thus, you, my dear darling. So, I hope that it was inspiring, that it was maybe healing, maybe healing. So, we are going to get into a reading. It might be connected. It might not be connected. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit sick today. So let's get into it. Just my intro. This is a group reading, meaning that it might be for you, it might be partly for you, and it might not be for you. So please take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm here in order to give you some kind of information, insight, or confirmation about something that you are already supposed to know. So please don't take on yourself a story that is not yours, right? It is not recommended. If I'm talking about masculine or feminine, I'm not especially talking about the gender. I am talking about the energy from where someone is operating. So, adapt it however it adapts to you, and also this can be past, present, or future. I apologize. As I said, suddenly here it started to become cold, and as I love the cold, I have been in the cold, it was not a good idea. So, secrets, lone in reverse. Okay. Somebody is not welcome. What is this? Imposter in reverse. Okay, there is something huge I'm dying to share with you. Okay, let's see. Perspective. Yelling in reverse. Vent in reverse. Negative. In reverse. Kind of feel that somebody has misjudged you. Collaboration and positive in reverse. Okay, I kind of feel here that we are talking about a snake, my dear darlings. This is what I feel, but this snake who thought that they could just get rid of you, they understand that their interest is with you. This is what I feel here. I feel that they turned their jacket. Are we saying that? They change their perspective of you, but I don't feel that it comes from a good place, to be very honest. I don't. We have the negative here on the 7th place in reverse. So it kind of feel that this person understand that their negativity against you might have been exposed. So now they want to collaborate with you, but they are not coming from a good place. We have the yelling here in reverse. In the 5th place, which tells me that somebody understands that they need to change their ways with you. We might be talking about somebody who yelled at you in the past, and they understand that it won't be accepted. Won't be accepted. Okay. Yeah, they are not welcome, obviously. With this lone in reverse in the 2nd position, I kind of feel that at the end of the day, they will approach you, or they want to approach you, but they won't tell you, like, I need something from you, or I'm observing you, and I realize that I'm better to be on your side than against you. They might tell you that they have some kind of secret for you. They want to tell you something that you should know, right? Maybe if you were in some kind of a conflict or a situation of for example, smear campaign, they might come to you and tell you, yes, I want to tell you that this person smear campaign you, when in fact they were absolutely and totally part of the smear campaign, but they will tell you that they were not. They will tell you that they had nothing to do, that they didn't participate, that they feel that the right thing to do it is to come towards you and tell you the truth. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. The reason why they want to approach you, it is simply because they understand now that you are much stronger than what they thought you were, and they want to collaborate with you. You might be successful at something that you are doing. There might be something, maybe, you know, if you are working, let's say, in a company, so maybe this person wants to come into your company and they want to have your support. There is kind of sorry, there is some kind of personal interest here. Yeah, they will present themselves as not being negative, right? They will present themselves as being supportive. They will present themselves as, I have a secret for you. I need to tell you something. Can you imagine that this person said that and that and that about you? Just for you to know. I'm telling you because you deserve to know. And I never believed what this person said. Yeah, right. Right. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah, they will tell you that there is some kind of change of perspective here, right? Maybe they might tell you, listen, in the beginning, I didn't know if it's right or if it's not right, but know that I never vented about you. I never participated to the gossip. But yeah, maybe I kind of believed the gossip for some time, but now I realize that in fact it was wrong, right? Something like that. So let's get into the tarot. Let's get a little bit more information. I choose today a very colorful deck because, as said, I'm sick and I need color. So it is a weird deck, but I hope that you will appreciate the colors. It is truly a weird one. I have to be honest, but I love it. I love it. So let's see. Let's see. What should the collective be aware of here? Ooh. Yeah, listen. We have here someone who has lost control over a situation. We have the Strength card here in reverse. They lost control of a situation, but as said, their intentions are not good. I kind of feel, right, that we might be talking about someone who is coming for someone else. I kind of feel that maybe somebody wants some kind of information about you. With this secret, we might be talking about the fact that you are very much protective of you, of your life, of what you're doing, all those kind of things. And I kind of feel that somebody wants to get in order to get more information. With the Seven of Swords here, it's very obvious that we are talking here about someone who has a hidden agenda. And the reason why they have this hidden agenda, it is because they lost control over a situation here. Are you seeing all the cards? Let's see. Yes, you are. You are. Okay. What else should the collective be aware of in this situation? Ooh. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, they are in a very, very difficult place. They are in a very difficult place. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, and we have the Two of Swords here, telling us truly that this person doesn't know what to do because they don't see what's going on. Yeah, you are very secretive. You have very strong boundaries. Please maintain them. Maintain them. Because here nothing is telling me something good. What it tells me, it is that we are dealing here with someone who is losing their shit. Let's be honest, with the Strength in reverse, they are losing their shit. Things are not going well in their life at all, and they need information. The Two of Swords. I don't know if you succeed to see here, but the eyes are covered. They don't know what to decide. because they don't see what's going on. They need they need some kind of information. This is why they want to come. Tell me more here, please. Yeah, they want to take themselves out of a difficult place. 5 of Pentacles. They know that you are in a great place here. Maybe this person, I kind of feel that we are talking about a group. We are talking about a group, and one person, it's like if this group is saying, okay, we need access to this person, because right now we don't know what's going on with them. We need to know what's going on with them. So you have, in the group, you have the most chances to be able to approach this person. Maybe because you have a history in common, maybe because you like this person in the past, something like that. And so they are sending this person as an, in French we say un éclaireur. It means it is someone who, like a spy, you know, like a spy. This is what's going on. But it is all about manipulation and control. It is about, I kind of feel that they want to take you back down. You know, the crab in the bucket? I know that some people don't understand the expression. It means that the crabs are into the bucket, they are down, they're in a very bad place, and so they don't want to see you get into a good place. They want you to be down with them. Or they want you to take them out of this good place, and they are just a burden, you know? They are just hanging on to you, enjoying your efforts. Yeah, this is what we have here. King of Swords in reverse. This is truly like master manipulation. There is a whole plan here. A whole plan, yeah. They are truly not in a good place here. Let's see, what else should the collective be aware of here? Yeah, because you are in a great place. Listen, I don't think that they thought... They wanted to block you. They wanted you to lose direction. This is what they wanted. They wanted you not to be able to move forward. But what they realized it is you are much stronger and much more courageous than what they ever thought. They didn't think that you would survive whatever they did here. They didn't. Queen of Wands, okay. The Chariot. They might be people acting out of jealousy here also. I feel with this Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is very attractive. She doesn't have to be beautiful, she or he. Don't have to be beautiful, but it is something in the energy that makes them very, very magnetic. Very magnetic. Let's see, what else should we be aware of? 6 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they are in a situation here. They did something in the past. They did something in the past where there is concrete proof of what they did. With this Page of Pentacles, we have proof of what they did. So they might even be maybe text messages, emails. There is some kind of something concrete that they did and they cannot get away from it. 6 of Swords in reverse. They cannot put it down. They cannot escape from what they did because there is some kind of proof of what they did. Yeah, they're in a very, very bad situation. They did something that they shouldn't have done, obviously. Tell me more here, please. You know what I also feel here? I feel that there is someone who is observing from a very, very close what is going on. So if you are dealing with the justice, something like that, if you were dealing with legal abuse, something like that, there is someone here who is investigating and they are finding proofs. They are finding proofs that are creating a lot of instability. Yeah, they are losing ground. They are losing ground, and more than that, I don't know if you believe in protection, all those kind of things. They have no protection. They have absolutely no protection. Yeah, they're afraid. They're afraid for their reputation. They are afraid to lose everything. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They are afraid of what the community will say about them, what their family will say about them. They can lose everything. But it kind of feels like it's a group. So they should still be united. But I kind of feel, in fact, that because of the stress of what's going on here, everybody's overthinking, and I kind of feel that they are accusing one another. This is what I feel here. Instead of truly uniting themselves in this, whatever they did together, I kind of feel that they are fighting and accusing one another. This is what I feel. They are driven by fear. Yeah, listen. We are talking here about a King of Pentacles in reverse, which means that this is a catastrophe for them. The person for who the Ten of Pentacles in reverse is the worst, it is the King of Pentacles in reverse. Why? Because the King of Pentacles in reverse, it is all about status, power, reputation. They are corrupted, but they present themselves in such a way that people should absolutely trust them. People have to trust them. And here, they will be exposed for lying, for being dishonest, for being manipulators. This is what's coming out. You might be talking, you might be saying something, or it might just be that the way that you are living your life and who you are is enough to expose the lies. Might be enough. Let's see, what else should the collective be aware of here? They are in a very, very difficult situation, but they created it themselves. With the Seven of Swords here, it is all about their own behavior. This is what it is. Sneaky behavior. Lying, cheating, manipulating, scamming, stealing. What else should the collective be aware of here? Nine of Cups. Nine of Pentacles, listen. And you are... ah, la 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 la. You are in a great place. We are at the end of the year 9, 2025. If you put it all together, it's a 9. We are starting a new cycle in 2026. You are starting the new cycle being at the best place possible. In self-love, in self-respect, comfortable with yourself. Financially, it seems like you have built something that is meant to grow. So either you might already be very comfortable, but even if you are not, you put the right seeds and you enjoy what you are doing. Let's see if I can put this Nine of Cups here or not. Yes, I can. Okay. Let's see, what else should we know? Listen, this is their biggest problem. I will tell you something. The Wheel of Fortune has turned for them, and they started to obsessively think about what's going on the moment that they realized that financially you wouldn't be dependent on them. I kind of feel that we might be talking about someone here that, in fact, you know, I will tell you, we might be talking here about someone who is not financially stable. They are not. Even though they are obsessed by money. Obsessed by money. It's all money, power, status, all of this, right? This is their obsession. So they might not even be stable financially, but they wanted you to feel financially dependent on them. This is what they wanted. Even though they are not stable. They are not. Tell me more here, please. The moment they realized that you wouldn't depend on them for anything, this was their biggest problem. Yeah, they cannot attack you anymore. The second that they realize that you are in self-love, you might be healed, or you are healing, but you are in self-love. You don't get lost in other people's mirrors, okay? You don't. And you are either financially independent or you are heading towards it. So the moment they realize that they cannot attack you, because it doesn't work. If you are in self-love and you are independent, what can they do? They can't. They can't. They understood that whatever plan they had, it's a failure. It's a failure. Whatever they were working on, right? They might also have tried to expose you in some kind of way. Maybe saying that you are doing one thing or another for money, you know, something like that. With the sun in reverse, I kind of feel that they wanted to hide who you truly are. They wanted to hide the fact that you are in this energy here. Yeah, this is going back to what we said in the beginning. This is the smear campaign. They don't want people to understand that you are in self-love, you are independent, you are mentally stable. You are very stable. Queen of Wands, very stable. They didn't want people to know that about you. Because if people know that about you, it means that you are trustworthy. And if you are trustworthy, whatever they say about you becomes more complicated, right? Tell me more here, please. Oh, listen. They wanted to create an ending to you. They needed you to be trauma bonded with them. This is what they needed. This is what they wanted. They wanted you to totally depend on them. And they were ready to do anything and everything for you to be dependent on them. The Death card here is in reverse. If you have already been with me, you know that for me, the Death card in reverse, not always but very often, there is an ending and there is no new beginning. Because the Death card, in fact, it is a positive card. It is going to an ending in order to allow a new beginning. So it's good. It's a good card. When it is in reverse, for me, what it means, it is that you put an ending to whatever this was, and there is no new beginning. There is no new beginning. So they didn't succeed to do what they wanted to do. And what they wanted to do was to put you in a state in which you would have to depend on them. You wouldn't be able to deal, to hold yourself in life without them. They needed you to be dependent, fragile, weak. Let me remind you, we are talking here about somebody who is very, very power hungry. But apparently they didn't realize that they are dealing with a Queen of Wands. And you can be a man in the energy of the Queen of Wands. It doesn't matter. Queen of Wands, it is someone who knows their value. They are very intuitive. They are also very creative, which helps them get out of situation. Having a creative mind means that you will take all kind of information that you have, and with that you will create something new. It's a higher form of intelligence, in fact, right? To be able to take from different places in your mind, different memories, different things that you know, put it together and create something new. So you are intelligent, you are inspired, you are intuitive, You are very confident also. The Queen of Wands is very confident. You know that when you get into a place, the energy shifts. It might even bother you. It might even bother you. Sometimes maybe you would like to be more, passer inaperçu. How do we say that? That people wouldn't realize that you are there. But you cannot be in a place and people don't know that you are there. It's impossible because of your energy. You don't have to do anything. I want to shuffle for the closure. Closure, please. Queen of Cups in reverse. They are playing the victim. They are playing the victim. This is what they are doing. Yeah, they might be dealing here with addictions, drinking too much, all those kind of things. Yeah, they are playing the victims, and if somebody comes to you and tells you that they have something to tell you, right? Be prepared. First of all, you don't have to accept them. Do I need to say that? Do I need to say that? Maybe. But they will play the victim. This is what they will do. They won't tell you that they are desperate here. They won't tell you. I kind of feel that anyway, you will feel it. We have the Seven of Swords here. It's a very sneaky energy. It's somebody very selfish. They are trying to get away with something. This is exactly what we have here. Somebody who understands that being on your side now is a better deal. It's a better deal, right? To be on your side. And so they are trying to get away with what they did in the past. Because they are in a very difficult situation here. They don't know what's going on with you. They succeeded at whatever ending they were trying to create in your life. It didn't work. Didn't work. You just ended whatever this was. You are not even trying to protect yourself, protect yourself, yes, but you are not trying to defend yourself even. You might have very strong boundaries, minding your business. Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, you are minding your business. You are not even looking here. You don't care. You don't care. They will play the victim. This is what they are going to do. Yeah, and it will all be manipulation. And if they feel, right, that you don't give them access, they will become, they will say things that are very cutthroat. They will try to make you feel small. They will insult you, mainly, to be honest. But you see through. You see through, you are not confused about whoever we are talking about. They cannot defend themselves. They cannot manipulate you. They can't. Kind of feel that whoever we are talking about, you truly took the time in order to get to some kind of judgment about them. You might have been very tolerant towards them. Maybe you thought that this person might heal, might change, that your love would change them. It never works, right? But you might have thought. Maybe you have dimmed yourself and compliment them in order to make them feel more secure, because you could see that everything was coming from a place of lack of security, lack of confidence. It didn't work. It didn't work. No, because we are here with someone who is stuck. They are stuck. They are stuck in control, manipulation, status. This is a tyrant. This is someone truly my way. I don't ask you, you will do what I will tell you to do. I am better than you. In fact, it is somebody very insecure, but they are lying to themselves. They are lying to themselves. So they are very controlling and manipulative and a tyrant. A tyrant. Yeah, they are trying to avoid a downfall. This is what they are trying to do. It's not happening. You are in a great place. You took control over your life. And they have no secret to reveal to you. Whatever they will say, it's lies. It's lies. They are trying to put their burdens on you because their cycle didn't end, because they are not learning their lessons. They are not learning their lessons. They are not doing the work. So they are stuck in a repetitive cycle. The next 9 years will be exactly the same of what it was. Because they are not learning. They are stuck. They are stuck. They have no direction. They might truly fall from grace. And they feel exhausted. They feel exhausted, but they are not doing the right changes. They are simply not. Yeah. They didn't invest in anything secure, stable. They didn't. They thought that things would come to them. This is what they thought. They might have thought that you would come back to them, that you would be desperate. This is why the Nine of Cups here and the Nine of Pentacles, it's a catastrophe for them. Because they thought that you would come back. This is what they thought. They never thought that you would put a final ending to this situation because you see how karmic they truly are. They were hoping that you wouldn't see it, but you see it. You see it. You are also aware of the smear campaign. But they are holding on to you. But you are closed off. You are closed off. You are working towards your future and your success. This is what you are doing. You don't care about all the rest. Yeah? And they are stuck. They are stuck. They are stuck because you have a lot of clarity. This is their biggest problem. Your clarity. You know the truth. You might speak the truth also. And so they feel very, very threatened. They wanted to put you in a depressive state for you not to be able to get to this Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, being independent. They wanted you either to be dependent on them or to, how can I say that? Eliminate yourself? End yourself? This or that. Independence, happiness, boundaries, not possible. Not possible. Not possible. And you are, look, Queen of Pentacles. You are just minding your own things. You are very aware of what's going on. You are putting your energies, sorry, in a very right place. You are taking care of yourself. It's beautiful. And you might even have someone wanting to come towards you. Whatever you have been through here, it kind of feels that you have maintained your heart space. And the reason being, it is because you healed. Look. You healed. You blocked whoever you needed to block. You could see through bad intentions. You could see when people were unfair to you. You took the matters in your own hands. And with a lot of courage, you took the lead of your life, leading you to the Ten of Cups. Beautiful. I will end it here with this Ten of Cups. It's beautiful. So, I hope that it was helpful. I'll read you in the comments. I wish you a beautiful day, afternoon, evening, till very, very soon. Sorry, bye.